School just ended, which means a lot of the seniors from high school is going to be freshmen in college now. Some of them don't know what they're gonna be doing. Some of them don't know how college is really finna be. That's what we're reacting to today. What college is really like by a far paradise. Let's get into the video.
So he walks up to this girl, gets the number, and then comes back. First shot of the night, I'm 1 for 1. In that same minute, I watched that same girl get picked up and put on top of this guy's shoulder as he walked in a circle.
So one, it's a crazy way to start the vid. Two, let me get this straight. From what I heard at party, you was talking to Shorty, right? As soon as she turn around, she get picked up by a 6'4" black shiny man, shirtless by the way, and buff. He looks like he benches 315, no glaze. And you just sat there. They got a word for people like you. I ain't gonna say it, but they got a word for people like you. It's a crazy way to start the video.
So I go to email Professor I hate my life because I just missed my Tuesday morning class, right? He replies with, "Greetings, Paradise. I'm sorry to hear that, but since I wasn't informed ahead of time."
Enjoy
Stress,
and subscribe.
all-nighters. Stress, dead. Stress, test after test after test after test. Stress, like, did I say stress enough? Because, like, that's like a big one for me. So I've officially moved back to Houston to finish the rest of my college career where I grew up. And after the first semester, I can confidently look you in your eyeballs and say, I made a horrible decision. So at my old college, I played sports. And when it comes to sports, your coaches help you with your living
I'm
arrangements.
assuming you played basketball. For certain reasons that I won't say. Also, that's a shiny head, sir.
Helps you with your major, and he helps you set up your schedules for your classes. So all you had to do was just show up. But in real college, you have to do all of that yourself. You can only imagine the pain I was going through trying to figure out how to even enroll into college.
Enrolling is crazy.
And then transferring my credits actually made me question whether I even wanted a degree anymore.
I did hear that transferring credits is mad hard because you got to talk to this person, and then they got to send you over to this person, and then you got to send you over to this person, and then sometimes they don't be offering the same classes that you was doing in this college, so then they got to find an alternate. I hope y'all heard that. I hope my mic. Shut up. That was me. Shut up. That was a crazy stutter though. But what was I saying? I don't even know.
And by the time I get everything figured out and it's time to register for classes, all the classes that were actually gonna challenge my brain intellectually are full. So now I'm in a lecture hall, down $2,000 for a class like Environmental Intermediate Intimate Hula Hooping, 205. So at my old college, it was a 5-minute bus ride to get to campus. But now I am a 45-minute drive from my house to campus. And that's with no traffic, mind you. Like, there's only so much music you can play before you start
45
thinking.
minutes is a crazy drive, especially if you got an early class. You got early. Imagine you got class at 8 No, that's not even. Let's say 7 a.m. Right, 45 minutes away. You gotta wake up at least 30 minutes before you gotta leave. You gotta account for traffic. You gotta make sure you have somewhere to park. Then you gotta walk. Then you gotta walk to your house, building, whatever. Right. And then you got to make sure you're early. Because if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. You feel me?
Being a bum is not that
really
bad.
not.
Like, it has pros and it has cons. Maybe being a bum is for me. So if traveling was such a problem for you, why didn't you just do online classes? Because my lovely viewer who's gonna press the like button for me, I wanted to experience college in its entirety. Like, I wanted to really be involved with the campus culture. Maybe even make a couple of new friends. Like, there was a point where I was like, maybe I should live on campus. And then I saw the price and said, get serious. But every class I could have done in person, I did it because I was determined to experience college to the fullest. Yeah, I dropped all those in-person classes before the fall semester even ended. Like, what they don't tell you about in-person classes is that you gotta show up there every time in person. Okay, it's in the name, but like, damn, every time? And the professor I had just didn't accept excuses. You could have gotten struck by lightning, hit by a car, and then shot 3 times, but if you don't let him know ahead of time that that was gonna happen to you, he just gives you an absence. 5 absences nukes your grade to the point of no return.
Hold on. Tell me why I'm sick, right? You can be sick the day for 1 day, mind you, one singular day. One class is 55 minutes. You're gone for 55 minutes. And in 55 minutes, she assigned 2 assignments, 3 labs, an essay, and a project. And 1 day, the day you were gone. And they're due the next day. Somehow, everybody else did it because they were in class. And it's the days they be counted as completion grades. Or like participation grades. I was sick. I wasn't there to participate. What do you mean? I went from a 92 to a 73. I know that's not bad for some of y'all, but I'm an intellectual.
Now, let me tell you the anger that this man has caused me. So this day, I wake up hella sick. And I don't only get sick like that, but I woke up with the fever, the cold, sprinkle some Ebola on there. Like, crazy. I got the whole thing. So I go to email Professor I hate my life because I just missed my Tuesday morning class, right? He replies with, "Greetings, Paradise. I'm sorry to hear that, but since I wasn't informed ahead of time, like I've stated in the syllabus, you have to go tell the future, I had to mark you absent. Get well soon. With consideration, Professor I hate my life." Ahead of time. I was supposed to know ahead of time that I was gonna get sick. Oh, so my bad. The day before, I was supposed to put one hand in the sky and say, oh, this is getting sick weather, right? But by the grace of God, the deadline to drop classes hadn't passed yet. So I just decided I'm gonna just drop this class. And to the Professor I hate my life, if you ever see this video, just know there's no hard feelings, Professor I hate my life. Like, it's just, if I catch you, Professor I hate my life, if I catch you, Professor I hate my life. Another thing about college is if you want any grade above a B, you have to study. Like, back in high school, I didn't study for any classes, which is why my
Another thing. I'm sorry for pausing. Actually, I'm not. It's my channel. I'm gonna pause it if I want to. Another thing. Tell me why. I got a test coming up, right? Night before. I'm studying. I'm feeling great. I'm looking through the review and everything. I got my review. I'm answering questions. It's looking good. I'm looking at the key for the review to check my answers, see if all the work is done, and it's looking good. I feel like, oh yeah, I'm finna go in tomorrow, ace this test. A week later, I get the results back for the test. Tell me I got a 50. How? Look, actually, I know how. Let me tell you why. As soon as I step into that class, I'm saying, like, as soon as a singular molecule, atom, whatever you want to call it, atom of my toenail steps in that class, I automatically forget everything from the rest of the year, everything from last week, everything from Tuesday, and it's Wednesday, everything from last night that I was studying for. I've been studying in my last 3 classes before this, and I felt perfectly fine as soon as my butt hits that chair and that Scantron is plopped down face down in front of me and I sharpen my pencil. It's over. Everything that I learned is no longer valuable to me because I don't remember it at all. That's my random tangent. That's all I wanted to say.
eBay started off with it too, but did I walk that stage after making the greatest academic comeback of my life with my cap and gown? Yes, I did. But in college, there's no such thing as the great academic comeback. Like, that'll never happen. Once you fail 3 to 4 tests, just go drop the class, go to school, beg them for at least half your money back. Take that money and go take a mental health break, because after failing 3 to 4 tests, you probably need it. Now, my problem is I study and I still don't pass.
That's what I'm saying.
To the point I even had a tutor, but it got embarrassing me taking time out of this poor guy's day to come and tutor me just for me to scrape up a 70, to the point where it just felt like I was wasting his life and I was wasting my life.
Another thing, I know I said sorry for the last one, but I'm not sorry for this one, and I wasn't sorry for the last one. Y'all ever had, like, somebody in y'all's class that'll, like, genuinely cry over their grade? I understand if you're trying and you get a bad grade and it keeps happening, right? Or, like, you have to pass, or like something finna happen to you, like at home, summer coming up, imagine you failed that last test, your moms find out, rest of the summer all you're doing is studying and reading books. That's crazy. I genuinely don't like those summers. Those summers do absolutely nothing for me. What is reading this book finna do for me in the next coming year? Huh? Explain to me how. Oh, it helps you understand words. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hearing words helps you understand words. Okay. Another thing. But hold on, what was I talking about? What was that? Hold on. Oh, so look, Y'all ever been to like, and like people will actually cry over a 90, or like a 90. Like I've genuinely had someone in my class cry literal tears because they got a 90 on a test instead of 100, and I'm over here with the 82, perfectly fine with my grade because hey, it's an 82. I mean, yeah, it was a hard test. I got an 82. That's a B. Like I'll cool. Yeah, I would have wanted an 85 or like maybe even a 90. But you got a actually. People cry over 95s, like literal tears. I don't understand it. Grow up.
Physical party, right? Wrong. Parties is where your GPA and the rest of your brain cells go to die. And if you're there trying to shark, just stay in your dorm. Like, unless you're rich, an athlete, or in a fraternity, just stay in your dorm. Now, I'm not saying you can't bag them because look at you. You're gorgeous. But don't be surprised when you're at the end of a roster because the starting five drive Hellcats and Scat Packs and Track Hawks. And I've seen this happen in real time. So during the fall semester, I failed a test so bad I was on the verge of tears. So in my depression, I'm like, I gotta have fun. So I call one of my friends to see if there's a party tonight. He checks and he's like, oh yeah, there's a White Lies party happening tonight. So I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. We get to this party and they are scamming niggas at the door. $50 to get inside.
Also, why do you have to pay for a party at a public area? Like, at parks, right? I don't know. I don't go to parties. I don't know what I'm talking about. This could all just be absolutely nothing that actually happens. I'm gonna say it because I think I've seen it. I don't know. Park, right? Perfectly open park. I mean, you got the volleyball courts, maybe a basketball court over there. A nice, a nice plot of grass. Maybe a pavilion with some grills under it, right? Public thing, private party. You gotta pay to get in. What you mean? I gotta pay to get in? It's here. Like if I was a grown adult taking my kid to the park, you gonna charge me $5 in to take my kid to the park? No, I'm not paying. Why would I pay?
Now, I'm the type of person that when I feel like I'm about to get scammed, I'm gonna try to finesse you. So I get to the front, I see the bouncer, and I'm like, $50? Come on. You've took 50 from everyone else. You wanna take 50 from me too? Like, come on. He's looking at us, and I can tell he does not care what I have to say. So I end up giving him $50. I walk inside, and I'm like, I mean, it's cool. Like, it's not $50 cool. Like, for 50, I'm thinking LeBron is in here. Paradise. Do you see that girl over there? Yeah. All right. Watch this. So he walks up to this girl, gets the number, and then comes back. First shot of the night, I'm 1 for 1. In that same minute, I watched that same girl get picked up and put on top of this guy's shoulder as he walked in a circle. Wow. Yeah, Paradise, let's go. And then you get home and you realize classwork never stops because you have 10 missing assignments from classes you didn't even know you had. And then you have work tomorrow. Now, let me hold your hand when I tell you this. If you're majoring in anything as hard or harder than engineering or like a medical field degree, and you are juggling a job with your left hand.
Whoa. We don't say that word around here. We don't say the J word. We don't say the J word around here. Watch your language. That's a slur. No, it's not. I'm joking.
Loving or toxic relationship with your right hand, you will be bald in your cap and gown. Not even by genetics, by the stress alone. Another reason college isn't real is because 40 to 50% of the people are there for the wrong reasons. Like this one time, I was walking to my 8 a.m. history.
That 55% of Gen Z doesn't actually use their degree as their job. You're just in debt for no reason. Like genuinely. Like you went to college, studied, spent money for a degree that you're not using. Yeah, I understand, like, you have your degree, you can get paid more, do that if you want, but like if you're like if you're going to like study bioengineering or something and then you go start a business or not even start or like go work for like an insurance company, what was the point of doing the bioengineering? Like, what? I don't understand it. But to each their own, I guess.
Your buildings environment class. Yes, I was gonna be an architect before the stress got me. And as I'm walking, I get stopped by this guy who had the fakest chain I've ever seen in my life. And his phone was on a tripod, and he pointed at me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, let's test your wrist. Do you see them girls over there? Go riz them up." Mind you, it is 8 a.m., and I am already failing this class. Like, this is when I knew in person was not for me. Like, if you're going to college with the sole purpose of, I can't blame you because I was there too. But just make sure you pick a good major. Don't waste 4 years of your life getting a degree in hand washing. All right, so the last thing I hated about my school was the campus was right next to the trenches, and I don't mean 1 mile down and then you leave the trenches. I mean as soon as you leave campus, Franklin Saint is waiting for you. You look at your bus stop, and Tariq St. Patrick is waiting to tell you something. And since I'm 6'4" and I look like I play basketball, which I'm.
That's what paradise look like. I got a homeboy that looked like paradise.
I mean, I did. I can never skip this unskippable cutscene. Hey, you who? Nah, I used to though. So what you doing now? Then this is where my dumb tried to explain to a whole hood nigga what a story time animation channel was. And every time I got the same reply. Man, I don't know what you talking about. You talking about a swisher? And what is a. So now, anytime I get hit with an unskippable cutscene, I just start lying. Hey, you who? Yeah, I played for the Los Angeles Lakers actually. Look up Luka Doncic. Yeah, that's me. Oh, you think this is a game? You made it to the end of another one of my videos. Hopefully.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed the video. Wait, is this the end of the video?
Hopefully, I actually get this one out on time because I actually did the audio early, like the last video.
Yo, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're back. I know it's been a month. It's actually been a whole month since I posted last, even though I should have had more time to record and edit and all my stuff since school ended. And I actually did have summer school, not because I failed. I don't fail. I had band first week. Yeah, don't make fun of me because I'm in bed. I had band first week of summer, right? Second week of summer, I had summer school. Third week of summer, I had summer school. Fourth week of summer, which is now, I still have summer school. But I ain't gonna lie, I had plenty of time to record. I was watching anime. Yeah, I was overly watching it. I was also watching Bloodhounds and Weak Hero. Anime and K-drama took over my life, and I have a girlfriend. I was with her sometimes. Actually, you don't know how it is. Dang. Sorry. We gonna find you someone. Hey, keep your chin up, King. He not finding the girl, but it's hard. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment your favorite part of the video. I'm gonna try to get some clips out. Also, I actually am trying to be more consistent on the vids when it goes like my dog's looking at the corner. I'm gonna try to post at least 3 videos, or at least 3 videos a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hopefully y'all like that. If you don't, get over it and start liking it, because that's what I'm doing, unless I don't like it. But anyway, that's the end of the vid. Hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.